Path Magazine. I'm Kris Patrick. We're here at Bobby Jones' biannual gospel retreat. I got a very special guest with me here today. He is the president of the Word Network, Lewis Gibbs. How you doing, Lewis?
Well, hey, I'm so honored to be here. Thank you for having me today.
I appreciate you, man. Now, you started off with the Word Network how long ago?
Actually, we started the Word Network in 2000, and we've been around now for 8 years, and it's really going well.
Wow, now, everybody knows the name Word Network, and how would you inspire, other people that are trying to get into the field, or maybe not starting their own network, but trying to, separate themselves from the hard industry of media?
Well, I mean, first thing I would say is you can't take no for an answer, because all the cable companies and satellite companies that we were going to, they were telling us, there's not a big enough audience to support an urban ministry and gospel music station. So we proved them wrong and got a lot of support, and now the Word Network is in about 70 million homes in the United States.
Man, what was the mission statement for the Word Network when it began, and how do you feel as it has accomplished that, or maybe fell short of that 10 years later?
Well, I mean, I certainly think we're on path, on point rather. There's always room for growth, but the mission statement was to be the undisputed source for urban ministries and gospel music. We feel we certainly have achieved that. We want to be the undisputed source for that. So when you think about, urban ministries or gospel music, the next word is to think about the Word Network.
Right.
And coming here and doing events like this, Full Gospel Baptists, live conventions, Paula White's, Jamal Harrison Bryant. Now we have our own live show on every Friday night. So it's always growing and evolving.
Now, it's very rare, that we get to speak with you. So I just kind of want to pick your brain a little bit now. I just want to know, like, a young Lewis Gibbs, before you knew before it was a Word Network, what were you doing, and how did you know this was your path?
Well, I mean, I always knew I wanted to be in broadcasting. So someone told me something once, and I actually live by it today. And actually, it was Les Brown, the motivational speaker. We had a conversation many, many years ago. Les used to work in Columbus, Ohio, and that's where I'm originally from. He inspired me, and he said, if you want to be an expert on something, you have to read an article on that given subject every day. So I do that still every day. Every day I'll read something as it relates to broadcasting, so that when I'm in a conversation with anyone and they have a question about broadcasting, I can be a knowledgeable resource as it relates to that. I mean, at the time when I'm reading something, I may think that, maybe that doesn't make a lot of sense at the time. But you'll be surprised at the knowledge that you can retain about something that you read.
Now, somebody's looking at this interview right now on their computer screens, and they're wondering, how do I get my stuff heard on the Word Network? Can you tell them on how they may be able to get onto your station?
Packaging is important. We get hundreds of tapes a month, from pastors looking to come on to new gospel artists or someone that thinks they can sing. So you have to be able to separate yourself from the clutter. Packaging is important. So if it doesn't look good on the label, certainly probably not going to play it as quickly.
Now, I don't have any reputation. Representation. I might be trying to just package it up, and I got a nice package. Can I still get on the Word Network?
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about it.
Okay.
You send your product, and if it's good enough, it certainly passes the technical quality. I mean, you can be on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So people that are trying to, event promoters and those type of people who may have a package or an event that they've put on, how do they get onto that? And is there a fee for that, or?
Well, quite frankly, events are a little different. Any event that you would see on the Word Network would be with a pastor who's already on.
Okay.
So membership has its privileges.
Yes. Okay.
So if you're not, already on the Word Network, for us to come and do your event probably wouldn't happen.
Okay, gotcha. Now, where are you guys expanding to? What are some of your visions for the rest of 2008 and going into 2009?
Well, actually, we just launched next month, June, on Dish Network, which is one of the last platforms we didn't have. So we'll take us up to about 72 million homes in the U.S.
Man, we need a segment on Word Network, right?
Tell me what the segment would be.
Well, my pitch is to have it go around to celebrities, not just gospel celebrities, but celebrities that are in mainstream and all different areas of Christianity, but they're Christians, and we go and ask the Christian aspect of what they do, because a lot of people don't know that that Kris Tucker is a Christian, so we interview these people in California or wherever they're based at, and we go and we say, hey, how does their faith help you get to where you are? And that's a lot of what we do with the Path Magazine, but I would like to take that to a wider audience.
Well, I mean, I'm glad to hear you say that, because funny, we're doing a show right now, and I'll tell you what the name of the show is called. We're just putting the final touches on it now. We're starting to shoot now. Okay. It's called Living Blessed.
Living Blessed.
Yeah, Living Blessed. It's basically exactly what you just described. Okay. We're talking to everybody from pastors, gospel artists, athletes, how you live in blessed. So, yeah.
Well, guys, you got two sources to get that information from. That.
Two sources.
Well, let me know if you ever need any help on that. I would love to be a part of that.
All right, maybe you can be a contributor.
I think we all need to help push each other and push the word of the gospel out more and more. So that's great for what you're doing.
All right, well, thank you. I mean, congratulations on on the magazine as well.
I appreciate you guys. This is Lewis Gibbs here with us on the Path. Make sure you stay on it.
Stay on the Path.